Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to some fun on Showdown. Last video we were actually able to get to top 500 with our. Let me find it. It's this one right here. With this nice Regulation E team. Had a pretty good time with it. And yeah, surprisingly enough, it climbed to top 500, which it's really good. It's phenomenal. So I thought I'd make a little bit more of a try-hard team, like I said last video. A little bit more of a team where it's like, if you want to consistently climb the ladder, this would definitely get you to at least top 500. Right now, I want to say, with this team, just doing a few like extra, battles, I think somewhere around, okay, so I'm at 153 to start this, 1513, so pretty decently high ladder. Today we'll probably just go through a few battles, and I just kind of want to talk about what I'm seeing, what to expect in Reg E, and kind of just go over this team. In all honesty, Regulation E, we'll just call it the try-hard squad. Regulation E really isn't that much different. I know it's going to make all of you sad. I get it. It makes me sad too. It's really not that much different. I mean, you can run a fully, I know I've got Blood Moon Ursaluna here, but I mean, I could easily switch this for anything else. Like, I could switch this for, what's a good example here? A Moongus. And there we go. There's your team right there. So like I'm saying, it's just, in all honesty, Urshifu's still really good, as we saw in the last video, and as you guys are probably seeing a lot on ladder. That, Qianpao and Dragonite here, they're still going to be super solid mons. They're still going to be Pokemon that you, if you don't prepare for this Terra Normal E-Speed, if you don't prepare for it, it will sweep you immediately. Immediately. It's still way too strong. It's still so powerful. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I would say, overall, everybody's trying to use Ogerpon. And for me personally, Dragonite Qianpao just counters Ogerpon so heavily. I haven't personally been having too many issues with Ogerpon, but I mean, Fire Ogerpon in the sun is such a solid, it does so much damage. It is incredible. So pretty much, I will go over this team, we'll hop into some battles, and hopefully you guys can kind of get some insight on what you guys are wanting to see, especially at high ladder, what some people are running. Especially in a new meta, it always does help. So if you guys could, share this around, please, and just give me any, criticisms, advice, whatever you guys would like to see from me. As we kind of start going into Regulation E, I'm going to be pumping out some more content, so just let me know. Alright, pretty much we're going to start out with Cheeto here, my Qianpao. Very basic set. I don't like Qianpao's outspeeding me. I don't like the speed, creep, and if I'm running Adamant, a majority of the time they're going to be faster, so I don't like that on ladder. If I'm building for a tournament, I might build Adamant Pal, just because I'm going to be building it for specific scenarios and specific teams. But for ladder, Terra Ghost, Focus Sash, I like Ice Spinner to break terrain, so yeah, huge. And then just Protect, Sucker Punch, Sacred Sword. We have Barney here, our regular Barney. Max attack, I like to have just a little bit of speed, just in case there's no speed investment on another Dragonite. You can outspeed them. But a lot of the time, you're not really necessarily needing speed. Instead of Outrage, I'm actually running Rock Slide right now. I've been finding that Rock Slide is a really nice spread move that just hits Tornadus for really good damage, Qianpao, and Chi-Yu as well. So, I don't know, I really like Rock Slide. I like Aerial Ace a lot as well on my Choice Banded set because you you run into a lot of grass types. Like, people are trying out Sinistra, you know, you've got your Ogre Pawn. So I really think that the Terra normal E-Speed, but with Aerial Ace, Stomping Tantrum, Rock Slide, I've just been finding it's really consistent for me personally. So nothing super surprising about Hans over here. Hans is just wearing his vest, you know, being a grassy boy, just because he doesn't like getting spored. And I love Heavy Slam, Wild Charge, Drain Punch, and Fake Out. I like Heavy Slam over Volt Switch. Sometimes Volt Switch is better. Like, I would honestly say in a best of 3 scenario, like a tournament scenario, Volt Switch is better, because positioning yourself in those battles is so key. But for best of 1, Heavy Slam, you just get rid of Flutter Mains. It now can get rid of Ninetales in one shot, so pretty good there. Here's the cheater. We don't really need to say too much. We all know that he's a cheater, and we know why. You use the cheater if you want to do good. Okay, no questions asked? Good. His speed is legitimately specifically built so that he is just faster than max speed Fluttermane. So, and max speed, I think I speed tie max speed bundle. So, but then we go down to Starbucks. Oh, I am actually changing this Terra here to, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And it's for a specific scenario. I'm tired of the Endure, Armarouge kind of shenanigans, so this will be a good stop to it. But this really is just a very straightforward Fluttermane. I'm not building it to really live hits as much as I'm building it to just kind of, you know, outspeed other Fluttermane and then just kind of deal big damage with the choice specs. And then I have Icy Wind just in case speed control kind of comes into factor that I need it. I haven't really came into too many scenarios where I do need it, but maybe it learns a nice little Dark type move. Maybe I can switch that. So I'll just go Dark Pulse. There we go. Okay. All right. And then, finally, we have Freddy. We have Freddy over here. In all honesty, I didn't know what item to really put on it. I've been finding that this is kind of nice, having a Citrus Berry on him, just because, you know, you get yourself back up to a pretty solid, livable scenario. The biggest problem that I would say is he's not as bulky in special defense as you would think. Physically, though, this thing's a monster, and having that massive special attack, all of these special type moves are just so good. Being able to hit ghost types with fighting type moves, normal type moves, it's so much more useful than you'd expect. And I expect people to be building some really solid sets around this Pokemon because it has so much potential. And I run Terra Ghost personally because being immune to fighting types makes it to where this man right here gets completely hard-walled. So yeah, so there we go. There's my 6. And then, like I said, just keep your eyes out on some consistencies that you guys will be seeing. I'm sure you guys will see a bunch of consistencies. Now, if you guys are kind of wanting to see like any different, all right, there we go. Okay, perfect. Had to do that really quick, sorry. Oh, see? This is the specific scenario I was talking about, where you have your Terra Dark, and you will see why. So what we're going to do is we are going to kill... I'm actually going to try something here. I'm going to do this. He's going to start these two. I'm going to bring these two in the back. He doesn't start those two. Interesting. I might need to still save the Dark Terra. No, I can Terra Water here. I mean, I think the only problem is... No, I think I'm good to just do this. Because... what's going to happen is, of course, he's going to bring out his Armarouge in DD Core. Okay. What's going to happen here? Okay, he brings out his Armarouge there. That was a risky. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna just do this. See, here's where it comes into play. I did not think he would just have U-turn for that. Man, I even built specifically for this core, and I'm still getting wrecked by it. So what I can do here is he has one of two options. He can either Heat Wave or he can Psychic Surge. So, yeah. I'm fine. Oh. I keep forgetting that that doesn't work that way. See, I shouldn't have preemptively Terra'd. It's funny because I literally, like, specifically built for that. So, well, we get a loss to the specific reason on why I Terra-Tarked my Flutter main. But, you know, it's okay. Alright, in this battle, we pretty much see just Dragonite Pow as my big ones. Urshifu can be a sweeper. I'm not super scared of this because my team is a little bit more physically inclined. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, mirror matching, so I won't do that. I do think how I will run it, though, is I think I'm going to run these two. I'm actually going to do that. And then in the back, I'm kind of leaning towards, like, Starbucks. I kind of almost want Freddy, but I'm going to bring Barney just because Dragonite is so powerful. This is the lead I was expecting. So what I'll do is I am just going to Surging Strikes, Ice Spinner. Keep it very simple. Because even if he Terra Normal E-Speeds into Sucker Punch, I think you have to do that to kill my Fu. So, yeah. Yep. And that's fine, because now we have the Terra completely out. And I can literally just go into my Flutter, and he can pretty much Sucker Punch Flutter main, like I get that, but I'm not going to be super worried about it either. So, we're just going to kind of run like this. See the Sucker Punch into my Cheeto. That was actually a fairly solid play there, my friend. Okay, cool. I'm not super stressed about the position I'm in. Because, like, he's just going to go for Aqua Jet Sucker Punch, right? So, if I Sucker Punch his Chien Pao, maybe being a little quicker. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. I'm fine with this. E-Speed is a consistent, like, I get it. So, it's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I might just do the same thing he did to me. But that's not a guaranteed kill, either. There we go. Let's see if I get it. Nope. The question is whether or not he can... It's pretty much whether or not he kills Flutter here will determine this game. If Flutter dies, I think I lose. Dang. Well, I'm going to predict that he protects his POW. There's no reason to protect him, but... yeah. GG on that one. 2 losses. I call them the warm-up losses. And there we go. We got the Roaring Moon Goat. In all honesty, I do think just starting out with these two is a really solid way to just kind of like create pressure into your opponent. Just because there's really not much switch-ins he has other than Flutter Mane to a Terra Normal E-Speed. It's like, oh, well, he's got a Heatran. It's like, yeah, it does incredible amounts to Heatran. Like, incredible amounts. So, I do think what I will do, it's either I'm going to go with Starbucks here. I'm going to bring the Cheater. We're going to actually bring Freddy. I think Freddy will be pretty good here. But yeah. Biggest thing is to have fun. But this core is really meant for just hyper offense. So, and that's okay that we've been kind of losing the few that we're going into. Like I said, you need some warm-up losses. And legitimately speaking, there is the only thing, in all honesty, I don't want to be put to sleep. So even if he protects here is a Moongus, like, the biggest reason on why I'm not, like, super stressed about this play is because, one, I just don't want a Moongus to be able to put either of these two to sleep. And I am so confident in my backline to be able to take out a Flutter Mane, so I'm not super worried. And it is Rocky Helmet, so Barney's probably going to go down here too, which does suck. But getting him out of the... Oh, I just lose. Jeez. Jeez. Yep, I lose that one. That was a silly one. That's okay. I guess this video should be called First 3 Battles, What Not to Do. Okay. So this next battle, I do think I'm just going to lead... I think I'm going to come behind with these two so I can start doing some bigger sweeps with them. I'm going to start off with the Cheater, and I might just do this. The only problem would be, like, Rillaboom is going to be a little bit scary for him to be going up against. And I guess, like, I'm pretty weak to Fake Out if I do that. I think I'm going to lead like this, and then I'll bring these two in the back. Now, the good thing about this lead is it's like, you pretty much have to Terra this slot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Dazzling Gleam Surging Strikes. Specifically because, like, one, if you just let me take Arcanine, it's a really bad play. So I don't necessarily think you're going to want to do that. Two, exactly, even if you try to protect your Chien-Pao, I know that I'm still going to be getting massive damage into it, so, and perfect. Don't know if he was adamant or that was just me winning the speed tie, but really good reason on why, you know, we love our little Starbucks boy. I'm going to switch into Barney here just because Barney's good into these two. And he's really smartly saving his Terra. I didn't know they both get it. Wow. I don't necessarily think they'll kill Chien-Pao. I almost want to just Terra normal to be safe. And, like, kill Rillaboom. Just because, like, he could also switch right here into Arcanine, which would be a very good switch. But who does he switch? I would switch my Rillaboom, right? Do I read that? I don't necessarily think I have to read it. The worst play for me would be if he protects Meowscarada, switches into Rillaboom, and he doesn't. Or, I mean, switches into Arcanine. Perfect. So if it wasn't a crit, I would have lifted the double up, too. So. And then, yeah, with Dragonite, I can literally just spam E-Speed into Meowscarada, and that will guarantee my success there. I like seeing Meowscarada. I'll definitely build something around Meowscarada, because Meowscarada and Palmon are kind of tied for my favorite Gen 9 Mons. But I still think Meowscarada is good. I just think you have to build such a specific team for it that it is incredibly difficult to use. Like, Meowscarada is easily one of the hardest Pokemon to use in Pokemon right now. And I think it's because, like, it will take up your Focus Sash slot, because I don't... And this is just my opinion. I guarantee if you found the right build for it, you'd be able to find something different. But Meowscarada really needs the Focus Sash. Like, it needs the Focus Sash. He's got E-Speed as well. And then, yeah, we just finished off like that. But, I mean, like, I've ran Choice Scarf, Meowscarada, and that did do well, but it was in a completely different meta. So, oh, it's the same guy with his little Endure My guy. He normally starts with the Roaring Moon and Earthquakes himself with the Endure. You know what, screw it. Well, I just don't want you to get Earthquaked. I'm just trying to think of, like, what the smartest play is. Yeah, I just fake out him. And then I'll bring my 2 dark types. Aha! I almost want to, like... Don't preemptively Terra again. I was about to do it. And it's a bad decision. So we go for this. Okay. So he's going straight for Iron Hands. Which is fine, because, like, that means I get Indeedee here, which is actually really good for me. And I get Iron Hands. Okay. So he has one of 2 options. I think I Terra Dark immediately. But it's hard because, like... Wait, no. If I Ice Spinner here, Terra Dark Dazzling Gleam, he'd have to protect his Tornadus to win this. The crit... Oh, it didn't kill! Oh, no! Oh, my gosh! That burn. That was the only way he won. Jeez, because next turn you Sucker Punch. And then you just win. Yeah. Next turn you Sucker Punch and you win. It's crazy to me how much I lose to that, like, strategy with how much hacks happen. The first round, it was just me playing dumb. The second round, yeah, I lost to the Heat Wave burn. You can't really prepare for that, so... Which is okay. Alright. You know, I could have gone to just kill the Armarouge immediately as well, because he's weakness policy. So, like, you have to spend your Endure turn. Could have done that. I just don't know if that thing has Protect or not. anyways, here's a little bit more of a balanced team that you'll be seeing. I honestly don't know if you'll see like this specific core, but these are Pokemon that are very common. I do think having these two in the back is going to be really solid. I think I'm honestly going to start these two, and then I'll have these two in the back. Perfect. I actually really appreciate this. So what I will do here is I think I can just go for a straight Shadow Ball and I Hyper Voice. Reason being is because if you Terra Fairy, I can hit you with E-Speed. If you don't, and you overpredict and you just use a Fairy type move anyways, then, you know, Flutter Mane kills it. So it's a tough position, but with this type of offensive core, having Chien-Pao Dragonite in the back. Ooh. He's the special attack booster. Nice. Well, we take him out. Tailwind with your Ogerpon is going to be a really solid strategy. But the thing is, and I hate to be brutal about this, but he has already lost. The reason I'm saying this is because he's used he's already used his Terra. And I pretty much can just use Barney to just annihilate this kid. It's still a pretty awkward scenario, but all I have to do is the one turn, I pretty much protect Chien-Pao here, and then my next turn is I hard target Torkoal. Yep. Yep. I'm fine with that. Because what I will do... Oh, wait, no. Because I would use Torkoal, right? I would use Torkoal to pretty much just get rid of my Chien-Pao. I'm trying to think of like a way... I'm going to Sucker Punch his Ogerpon. Because I'm not going to have the damage output. Now I kill Ogerpon because I just saw Spiky Shield. And this is what I was trying to say with my last bit. But you're going to pretty much have to hit another Spiky Shield to win this one. Oh yeah, no, we're good. And he still lives. That's the power of Dragonite, man. It's the power of Dragonite. And even though there's probably a bunch of people judging me, I don't care. We're having fun. And hopefully you guys are being able to go, hey, this is like what not to do, dude. And I can be like, yeah, you learned that. In this one, I really don't want Trick Room going up. I almost feel like I should just like, I just don't think I could kill. So what I'm gonna do, actually, I think I do this. Because it's a lot of damage. And then just in case Trick Room goes up, I almost think I need these two. Just in case Trick Room goes up. I'm trying to decide because like I feel like I could just Terra Dark. Does that kill though? Just to be safe. Okay, I was safe. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. Okay. Okay. So now we just go for this, and then we just switch into, I think we do that. Whew. Some good damage. much did I do? Did like 59? Ooh. No Terras yet. I do think I need to just do this. The scary part is if he's Terra Grass, I might be in trouble. I might be in big trouble if he's Terra Grass. I'm hoping because he's a Trick Room team, he's running like a slower core. And if he's Terra Ghost, oh no. But I'm willing to take these gambles. I honestly think it's smarter to fake out Iron Hands. No, it's not. Oh, okay. Well, sorry, buddy. That sucks. I think I was in a very good position anyways, though, so. Okay, for this, specifically, you can immediately kill Grimmsnarl if they, or they have to utilize their Terra, if you play it right, so. I'm gonna bring Fluttermane just because Fluttermane is a monster in this battle. And then I'm probably gonna just go with Freddy. Because I like having a special attacker, especially into shelter stuff, so. Oh, perfect. The only problem is, you know, I'm just gonna do that. Nice. Don't need to worry about Grimmsnarl shenanigans, and we avoid the burn. That's pretty big. Go for Ice Spinner, switch into my Fluttermane. Look at that consistent damage. I really don't care. That was good damage. The only thing that sucks is I did Terra Normal. And there is a reason I am saying that. So, I think I do just go for the Sacred Sword. Like, I think you have to protect, right? Yeah. And the only reason I went for Dazzling Gleam here is specifically because I want to be able to kill Spectre the next turn. Wow. Huh. Okay. This is where things get a little spooky. I'm gonna just Earth Power Goodra. Okay, perfect. He got greedy. Sacred Sword into Goodra. And then I could Vacuum Wave Goodra and just Ice Spinner. There we go. And he's not the Citrus Berry set either. I think Vacuum Wave still kills, so I'm not super. Oh no. Oh no. Alrighty. I pretty much. Let's see. Nice. Just go for Sacred Sword. Ooh, GG. I lost that one fair and square because I didn't predict the Matcha Gotcha boy. Dude, he's so good. He's so good. Like, oh, as you saw right there, it's just, he can just do some crazy stuff. If people ask, I'm gonna give them my open team sheet. I really don't mind though. In this one, what's your Dondozo? Dragon Terra? Flutter is so good. So I think what I gotta do is I need to kind of set the pace pretty early. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have Flutter in the back with Iron Hands. you fake out, you Dazzling Gleam, right? I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do this. The Terra Grass could be better for Iron Hands later, but that puts me into such a good position. Oh my gosh. Who do I take out? Hey, smart man. But now, I can do two things. I can kill your Tatsu. Which is something you don't want. I'm trying to think. Because, like, would you do that? I don't know, this covers my bases. Because, like, let's say he overpredicts. Because I'm in a pretty rough spot right now as is. Mm-hmm. 24. You have leftovers. Ew, that's annoying. Just because he obviously protects there. And we see if this is enough. Perfect. Okay, who is next? Your Flutter is Specs as well. I pretty much can just Sucker Punch Tatsu though. How much health is Iron Hands at? Like, did we do any damage into Iron Hands? Iron Hands lost 36% of his health. So he's pretty low. Ooh. Okay. I'm okay with this. And that should seal the deal. I don't think he's max speed, so yep. It's a good game. Kind of thought that was over for me. It's kind of spooky there. And this is the reason I run Ice Spinner though. Regular Armarouge teams, it counters it. The only thing is though, I don't know if you guys noticed, because I've been talking so much with that, is if you Ice Spinner and it kills yourself with Rocky Helmet, for instance, it doesn't work. Like, the effect of Ice Spinner doesn't work. Which is just the weirdest thing that, like, you would think that because the move went off, the effect would, but it doesn't. And I actually don't know if that's just a showdown thing, or if it is like a full thing, like throughout all of, you know, just Scarlet and Violet. You know, I think I'm just gonna do this, just to kind of take out Torkoal. And then in the back, we'll bring these two. Because I don't like him, okay? Lilligant comes in with their fighting moves and they go pow, and then they kill you, and it's not fun. But if you predict, you kill the Torkoal first, you do fine. So, this is a very heavy read, but After You Eruption is pretty solid here. And Sleep Powder is the only other reason I'm kind of spooked. My team's a little bit weak to the powder moves. Nice. Nice. We got the Torkoal. Even though Barney goes to sleep, I am fine with that. So. And then on this play, you either go to kill Barney, or, like, pretty much I'm just running out the sun here. Because Lilligant's going to cause me some issues with the sun. And I know Sleep Powder has a big chance to miss, but it's like, I don't know. Like, Sleep Powder just stresses me out, man. Because you never know if it's going to hit. You never know if it's going to miss. It's just one of those things where you're like, what do I do? I'm going to try to just Ice Spinner Lilligant. I know it's a pretty greedy play, but see, it could go for that. Brings it down to its sash. Aura Sphere. Okay. Solar Blade can easily go out into Flutter Mane. I need to switch out Barney here, specifically because if Indeedee's in the back, I can't be locked into E-Speed. So. We gotta, it's looking like if Lilligant has Solar Blade, I probably just lose this one. Wow, it connects another Sleep Powder. It connects another Sleep Powder. I know this is crazy, but like, I think my only option is to wake up and be able to E-Speed Armor Rouge. If I can't get that off, I think I just lose. 2 sleep connects in a row. It's rough. It's rough, that's for sure. But if I wake up here, it can be really, really good. Okay. Oh, that's lucky. I'm gonna be real. I have no idea how this man lived that. If you switch into Indeedee though, I'm screwed. So what do I do? Because like close combat's gonna kill me. Of course. What did he go for? Sleep Powder, and it missed. I have to go for Hyper Voice here. Oh no! Oh, I hate it so much. I knew I needed to go for Hyper Voice. I just read it really freaking hard. So, alright, he can have it. It's easier for me to win with open sheets, but like a lot of the time people don't really want them, and I still want it to be kind of close to a ladder experience just so I can kind of have that. I don't really want to start these two. I know they're coming, but I think they're going to come in the back. I think he's going to start Water Urshifu Tornadus. So I think I start Iron Hands, Chien-Pao, and bring these two in the back. You know, I'm alright with going for that. I'm alright with going for that. Well, as I said, I'm okay with this trade-off. Next up, you bring in Fu. I would. I'd bring in Urshifu if I had him. The hard part is thinking, do I Terra normal or do I Terra grass? I think I Terra grass here. And I just go for wild charge and I sucker punch. Because I can't protect anyway. He sucker punched my sucker punch. He dies. So because he Terra watered, I can spam E-Speed pretty safely. I am going to switch Hans out and I am going to E-Speed here. Reason being is so that I have Protect again. Ogerpon does just go for Ivy Cudgel. I am going to Fake Out, and we're just going to go for E-Speed into Chien-Pao. I actually think Fake Out... No. Yeah, I'm going to Fake Out Chien-Pao, and I'll E-Speed. No. I'm going to do it the other way around, because, like, either way, if I'm faking him out, I was thinking, like, maybe I'll have more health to live. But there's no way I do live an Ogerpon hit, so, like, at that range, because it is the Fire Ogerpon. But me being banded here, I'm pretty confident I still win this one. So, he needs to kill Iron Hands here, and then he needs to Spiky Shield, spam me out, so... But yeah, Dragonite is super good into Ogerpon. Like, super good into Ogerpon. So. Okay. Alright, so I'm probably gonna get, like... You know what? We're gonna do some rapid rounds to finish this one off. We're gonna do the rapid rounds, is what I like to call them. It's where you get 3 rounds up at a time, and you see if you can win them. Okay, in this one, he agrees for open team sheets, so we'll just let him see it. In this one, I mean, he's pretty fucking weak to these two here, so you just go like this. The only problem is Fluttermane is spexed. I do think having the cheater in the back is going to be phenomenal. Do you have Rocky Helmet on your Zapdos? You do. But I still think that is going to be the play. And then for this one, we'll probably just do 2, just because that last guy accepted open team sheets. A lot of people don't, so. Because we see these two, I'm assuming that this is Waterfu into Tornadus. So I do still lead the same, and you can bait out some pretty easy stuff to bait out. And then we go with our cheater and the Iron Hands. Perfect. So, and then in this battle, we see you two and your Mystic Water, right, and your Choice Scarf. You're actually Assault Vest, so you're going to be a little bulkier, but if I do this, we'll be fine. On this one, I would say, like, I'm not sure what set he's going to be. So, like, what I'm going to do is we're just going to go for the Aerial Ace. So he is the Choice Scarf set, which makes it fine. That doesn't, but, I mean, that Aerial Ace gets him. And we see Dazzling Gleam. Okay, so we bring out our cheater here. He brings out Heatran. I just go for a Terra Normal E-Speed into Fu. It doesn't kill, sadly. That's kind of crazy. But what I can do here is because, like, he's going to be scared that I'm going to be trying to take on his Fu. So I can just E-Speed that other slot. This one, it sucks because I don't know what his Landorus is. I almost want to just Surging Strikes into Landorus. And Aerial Ace you. Okay. Okay, what happens there? Just a kill? Okay. I'm not super scared of Farigiraf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go really hard into Landorus. This battle is, like, taking more from me because, like, oh, I can't fake. That was on me. But he also messed up, so we're good. And Rillaboom is his last Mon. I'm fairly confident that Han should be able to take out Rillaboom. Okay. So that's what he goes for there. And then we just go for the Surging Strike's Dazzling Gleam play. Grassy Glide does kill. We take a lot more damage than I would have liked to. But I don't know what you've got to... Ooh. Yeah, I spoke a little soon with that. Did you have a berry too? Ooh. Dang, I would have won if he didn't have that citrus. That's insane. And I win that battle, so we'll just add another game. I was like, that was weird. Staying just under 1,500, which right now isn't that bad. We know that he likes his little terrain, and oh, those two. I need a better answer for that kind of spam. I need to, like, think. Okay. You either... You know what I could do? I could force him to Terra Ghost this slot, right? I kind of like just doing this. And then having this and this in the back. And then for this one, you can have my team sheet, sure. For this one, you got Choice Scarf, Life Orb, Covert with Snowscape. Ew. So that you can Blizzard spam. Gross. I'm gonna just do these two first, and then bring Iron Hands and Barney in the back of this one. Okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna Rock Slide, and I'm gonna just try. Oh, I am so glad I just did this play. I love this. Even though Cheeto's probably going to die here, that was just a good read. So as long as I don't get burned on Bart... Of course I do. Oh, man. That's terrible. So I'm going to switch Barney out, actually. And I'm just going to go for a Hyper Voice here. On this one... You're Choice Scarfed, right? Do you have a Amoonguss with Rocky Helmet? It is Rocky Helmet. So I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to do this. Okay. Terra Normal E-Speed should murder him, and then Ice Spinner. Go for U-turn and Hyper Voice. Oh, thank God I lived on one. Oh, golly. So that's a good win. I should be able to get a Moongus. Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to E-Speed regular. Do that. Wow. That's insane. I don't even know if he Terra'd anybody. That's just insane. Sucker Punch Landorus with my big, because he's Scarf, right? He's Scarf? Let's see. Yeah, he's Scarf. So. Then we have Hans. Best on King Gambit. We'll open up another one because we've pretty much won that game. Okay, back to 15. And this one, this kid requires my full attention because Dondozo Tatsu I don't have a great answer into, so we will go into hard mode. It's running a Terra Ghost, Focus Sash Torn. So I think these two starting is absolutely fine. I need you in the back because you're a good heavy hitter for Dozo and Iron Hands. Okay. Respects? Okay. I don't want to play too passive. I think I do this. Because I'm in a little bit of a bad scenario here, I think I still live, so I don't because he moon blasted. Ooh. What's his Terra type? Is it water? It is. It's a really solid Terra type for him to go for. Does he have Heavy Slam? He does. I kind of want to bait it. See that Heavy Slam, perfect. Okay. I'm still not in a very good position because I still gotta make it through that behemoth. So I think right now what I go for is I just go for Secret Sword and I ooh. What'd you do? You ordered up? Ordered up some food? He's got Earthquake, right? If he goes for Earthquake right now, that's his best play. Actually, he could go for Protect right here. So, he doesn't. Does he Earthquake? He does. Either way, though, I think I lost that one a little bit ago. So, GG, buddy. Yeah, I think I just didn't play to my outs there. Dude, so many Dozos. Alright. Sweet, these will be my last two battles. So let's finish back where we started. So pretty much on this first one, it's pretty much the cores of the duos. I'm just gonna call those the dastardly duos. Because that is all of them. I think that is a solid start, and then we just go with these two in the back. For like, I like that start a lot. I just think I have to bring you. And then, yeah, you can have that. What are you, Scarfed? Helmet? What is this team? Covert Cloak, Terra Steel. Okay. On this one, we literally just go for... Why are you speed? I'm gonna Terra Water Surging Strikes and just Heavy Slam. I'm going for it. I don't even care. See what happens. Oh. Okay, I got it. Cool. Nice. That was a good play. Alright, on this one, your Covert Cloak and Focus Sash, right? And you do have Icicle Crash over that. Your Covert Cloak, so I will just go for this. You are Sash. Are you Terra Ghost, though? That's the question. You are Terra Steel. I still think this is a good play. Just go for that. There we go. Rocky helmet dozo. What is this? What is this? Who is this guy? Alright. We just go for Iron Hands. Was he? Oh yeah, he was Rocky helmet. I don't even care. I'll still freaking. Oh. That was anticlimactic. Dumb. Okay, perfect. Just double that fucking thing. My dozo answers are so bad. I would just Sacred Sword into my Dragonite. Oh, I lose? Oh, that's gross. Yeah, I just die there. But I win this battle at least. Ugh, my gosh. Well, I might have goofed it, actually. Well, no, I didn't. You just wild charge. Switch. Yep. Okay. Oh. Because he has Chiempao out, I know Ogerpon dies. So, there we go. You'd have to hit another Spiky Shield. Nice. So that puts me right under 15. I'd say that's a good place to end. So in all honesty, as you saw, I didn't really have a good dozo answer, but this was kind of more of like a team that was like, okay, this would do really well on ladder if it's kind of put together and built. You know, biggest thing that I would say is maybe switching out like Blood Moon Ursaluna. But even then, I mean, I really appreciate the team. I know that for future games, will probably end up using, instead of Waterfu, you go Dark Urshifu, just so you can deal with the dozos a little bit better. But I hope you guys did enjoy the content today. I hope you guys just enjoyed my little rambling video and just being able to watch a little bit more Regulation E. Here's the paste if you guys are still wanting to look at it in this view. But in the same sense, really just make sure that the teams you're building are having fun. You're having fun with them, and really just think about what your opponents are going to be doing a little bit more. I would say you can't counter everything, but make sure you have at least an answer for everything, because, you know, for instance, me not having an answer into Dozo and me not really having an answer into Sleep Powder really did cause me some issues. But other than that, I still think these two are the best core in the entire game right now, and I still think Iron Hands, even more than Fluttermane, is still pretty much the best Pokemon. I mean, like, it just does so well, and Urshifu as well is up there, but I think Iron Hands is just the most consistent. But really, just let me know if you guys want to see anything different. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day and continue to live large. Thank you.